Meet the Duprees. They're the ones that run things behind the gates of their private community. The core four of the family are Father Vernon, his wife Anita, and their two daughters Nicole and Danny. Let's start with Nicole, or Dr. Nicole to you, whose life seems to be so perfect. She and her husband Ted, who's also a doctor, has 3 children, Martin and Catherine, and also Ted's nephew Andre, whom they've raised. Oh, but then there's Danny, who married Bill, and they had 2 daughters, Naomi and Chelsea. And after 30 years, their daughter Naomi moved her best friend Haley into the house, and she stole her man. And now they're getting married, and Danny's not happy about none of that. But how could she be? Listen, Dupree family, you've got our attention, and we're back again today to get the tea, and I'm here to pour it. Because we all want to know what happened today beyond the gates. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, can you guys hear me now? Yeah, you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Ooh, what a day, what a day. I think you all can hear me now. If you can, let me know. Sorry about that. Okay, so I got a new computer today, and I haven't owned a computer in 10 years because 10 years ago I lost everything I owned in a fire. When I say everything, I mean everything. So a computer has been the last thing on my, one down on the low list of things to replace, because when you lose everything, and I do mean everything, baby, it hits different. Okay. Anyway, good evening, gatekeepers, and happy Friday. Let me hold $20. I know you got it. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. I hope y'all came to chat tonight because we got a lot to get to. So let's get to it. Now, with this computer, I'm hoping that the sound is a little bit better. Lord knows it costs me enough. And I hope it's giving that professional sound. Okay. All right. So have you liked the video yet? Did you? Because if you didn't, I need you to hustle on over there to that button and make sure you push that like button, baby. And because it helps in the algorithms, it really does. And also, don't forget now, if y'all want to press that little button off to the right, with that dollar sign on it and give a little gift to the channel, please do. I won't be mad at you. I ain't proud. Okay, I ain't that proud. Okay, but anyway, today we are celebrating, y'all. I was so busy trying to get to know how to use this computer thing. I didn't have time to upload a picture. I had worked on a video to play for y'all to celebrate the 2,000 subscribers. And I'm sitting over here now trying to see how to scroll up and down on this thing. I gotta get back acquainted with it. I'm gonna have to get me a mouse, child, because this is merch. This is too merch. But anyway, y'all, we did it. Yay! We did it. We got 2,000 subscribers. Woo, 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 woo. Matter of fact, we 2,003 subscribers, baby. We are overachieving. Okay, we were shooting for 2,000 and we are 2,003, honey. Which means next week we might be 3,000. Okay, I know I'm dreaming hard, but dream big or go home. You know what they say? All right. Let me see who in here and who got something to say. Now, hopefully, now again, I told y'all be patient with me now while I figure out how to. Ugh, Lord. Okay, come on now, Jennifer. You know how to do this, girl. Come on, girl. All right, go up. I need to go up a little more. Let me go up some. All right, here it comes. Oh, I need to go down. All right, y'all. Oh, Lord. I'm just better off with my phone, child, till I learn how to do this. Okay, Linda says, hello, gatekeepers. And the tea is hot and ready. Linda says, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Ding! She's right about that. Destiny H says, hey. Miss B says, hey, y'all. Hello, all. Linda says, hey, Destiny and Miss B. Destiny H says hello to Miss B and Jen and Linda. Okay. And Elaine Thompson says, hello, gatekeepers. Hey, Elaine. Blatant truth in the house. Destiny H in the house. Y'all in here in the house. She says, hello, gatekeepers. Linda says hello to you guys too. Y'all know y'all be showing love down here. Let me put all y'all little comments up. Because I know I like my comment to go up when I be on somebody's page. I be like, put my comment up. I took the time to type it. Okay, wait, it says comments. I can go down. Okay, this was when y'all couldn't hear me. Linda said, hey, y'all, she's showing her country. Blatant Truth has the party symbol. That's right, baby. We did that. 2,000. Congratulations. Thank you. And congratulations to you guys, too. We are building over here. Okay. Elaine Thompson says, congratulations. Wait, why y'all comments not? I'm clicking on these comments thinking they're showing. Okay. E-Daddy said, congratulations. Wait, okay. All right, so I've been putting y'all comments up, so forgive me. I'll get better as we go. I ain't used to having nothing no more. I got to get back in, and I'm old. You know. Okay, and Destiny H says congratulations. Congratulations to all of us is what I really feel about it. But y'all know we got this. Listen. I had y'all something so cute put together, but baby, I did not have time. Up to the last minute, I was still trying to get it together. Okay, so I'll just have to play it on Monday. I'll have it ready for Monday. I'm so mad at myself because I've been working on that thing all week long, and I didn't want to leave anybody out. So that's what took me so long. And even then, somebody gonna be like, "She left me out," but I can't put you in it if you don't comment. So you got to say something. Let me look at this other one so I can keep up with something else over here too. Okay, so listen, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I thought today's show was worthy. It was worthy of the song. Y'all want to hear the song? You do? Well, here it go. Gatekeepers, get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, get in here. What? KB Mommy is in the house. She says, "Hey, Miss Jen, fellow gatekeepers and bush watchers. If you don't leave the bush watchers alone, girl, they are part of us too." She says, "Hit the like button on my way in the door." What? See, you know how to come up in here, how to bust up in the gate with a light, girl. That's why you're my girl, all of y'all. Okay, KB says, "Congratulations on the 2K subbies. Next up, 3K. Woo woo, girl, you right. We trying to get to that 3K, okay?" Lil Hardin Collins says, "Congratulations, Lil Hardin Collins." Lil, like Lil, Lil. Yeah, now I'm thinking Lil, but okay, Hardin Collins. That is a tongue twister. Okay, Blatant Truth says, "The ready for the tea." Linda says, "All right, KB Mommy." Y'all something else, just showing out down there because you can. Anyway, I didn't have time to pull no pictures or nothing because, like I said, I was working on this little celebratory thing, child, and just tried to do too much, as I often will do. But listen, we gonna get to what we really here for, and that's to talk about. I need my phone to turn, and that's to talk about who these doggone Duprees, honey. All right, so let's get to it. They kicked it off right today. I just went in the order of the way that they presented it, because like I said, today was today, y'all. So Samantha's home, and Danny stops by, and everybody else at the house was gone. Thank God. It was one of the times when the house wasn't quite as dry. It was still dry, but it wasn't quite as dry because everybody was gone. Anyway, Danny stopped over there and she wanted to know, did your dad told me all about you wanting to model, and she offers to be her manager. But Samantha don't look too thrilled. Girl, don't you know Danny is successful at this? The only reason why Chelsea is what she is because of her mama. It ain't just because Chelsea just showed up, girl. You need somebody to know what they're doing too. Plus, I'll get back to why I don't think she should be managing you. No way. Okay. Anyway, they go back to the hospital. And Nurse Messi is on the phone gossiping about Danny getting kicked off that board. Now, how did she know? That's the question. How did she know? Because I told y'all, Nurse Messi, baby Shanice don't miss nothing. Not nothing. That's why I like her. I want her to come over here and be a gatekeeper so bad. Think of the tea she could bring, okay? Anyway, Eva walks in and she's got flowers, she said, for Lauren. And Eva starts snooping around about that nurse. She said, for Dr. Nicole, I'm just trying to find out about that new nurse. Yeah. And Eva, girl, you must have forgot you was talking to Shanice, girl. You must have forgot, honey. Because she's messy, but she's professional, and she ain't about to break no HIPAA laws to tell you nothing. Not nothing, okay? Well, Leslie Laura is at the house taking care of her wig and filling up her valve with fresh potassium, getting ready for work. Now, I ain't never seen nobody preparing a wig and filling up a valve or something to take to work to inject into a patient before, but she was getting ready. Okay. She wasn't playing. She had to get ready. So, yeah, she ain't through with Lauren yet. Just for your daughter to have a job, girl, if you don't sit down somewhere. Well, Doug was at the casino and he was winning. And I thought he wasn't supposed to be winning, but he was winning today. And Joey is watching him close and he ain't liking none of that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He gonna end up hurting Randy just because Doug is winning at the game. You shouldn't do that. Well, back at the hospital, Eva wants to know, who is this nurse? What's her name? Now, you done made Shanice suspicious. Now she's suspicious about why you want to know for. What you want to know for, Eva? Now you on her list, Eva. Now she got to watch you too. Girl. Well, Miss Leslie is also preparing for Ted's party back at her house. Said she got the perfect gift for this sappy couple. Not the happy couple, but the sappy couple. She's such a hater. Let these people love, girl. Andre was watching the footage for Dr. Nicole for this documentary that he's shooting. And she was talking about losing a baby and losing babies and how one night she couldn't find Ted. Ted. Don't Ted. 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 Don't let this tie back to the one story a woman couldn't let go of. That ain't gonna go good for you, bro. Y'all know that one story we have. 4 and 7 years ago, I was sitting on the porch and I seen him coming down the street and I thought to myself, what was he doing? See, don't never see Ted. Baby, there's a story that she could connect you back to on a particular day. It ain't gonna go good. But anyway, she said one night she couldn't find Ted and her baby was sick. And she just, she felt like she didn't know what she was going to do if she found, if for some reason she would lose her husband and her baby on the same day, because it was a bad storm or something that day, and she didn't know if something had happened to Ted and she at the hospital by herself, her mama and her sister was out of town. Oh child, this ain't the story you want to be connected back to, Ted. When she said that night, that's the night that you mean to tell me the night see, Ted, it ain't gonna go good. Maybe it's a good thing they're switching you out, child, because you need to get out of town for a minute. Because the block gonna be hot when she finds this out. Anyway, Ted came in while Andre was looking at this footage, and then he was like, "What is that?" And he said, "Oh, that was some stuff that we shot." And he was like, "Might be better we leave that on the cutting room floor because we don't need to sweep all that back up now. We done." So he was asking her in the video also, did she ever need therapy? And she said, 3 times in my life I had to go for therapy. One time was for this, and one time was for that, and the other time was for that night that Ted went missing. Ted, the plot thickens for you, brother. I don't know. I don't know where this is going, Ted, but it ain't going nowhere good. I can tell you that now. Let me see what y'all talking about before I get too far, because y'all left the 16 comments in here. Let me see what's going on. Come on now, let me be able to. I'll get the hang of this soon, y'all. Hold on. Let's get to these comments now. Okay, somebody was saying hello. Okay, E-Daddy said, today's episode was fire. Linda said, Tony Lynn, where you at? Yeah, Tony, where you at? I think Fridays, because I don't think he made it to the one on Friday before, so Fridays might be a bad night for him. Linda said, KB says, hey, Linda. Linda said, Nurse Messy has ears everywhere and do. Linda says, Shanice, a.k.a. Nurse Messy, was not having it. None of it. KB Mommy says, Eva better relax before she blows up LLDSA Delulu's plans. You know that's right. Linda says, Doug is ready to fall very hard. Yes, he is. Okay, wait a minute. Now, how do I get, new comments. Boom. Okay, so, did it take me up too far? Hold on, y'all. I think it took me too far up. Yeah, I think this was the next one. Okay, and then Elaine said, the way they are writing is frustrating me on this point. In order to extend the Danny story, they have the young people not wanting Danny and not listening only to circle back to her idea later. Yeah, and it's gonna be the second time they did it, or third, I don't know. Because let's not act like Danny don't know nothing, because Danny does know. She's very smart about business. That she is. Now she may pull a pow in the middle of something, but we ain't gonna say that girl don't know business what she do. KB says, poor little Dougie got it real bad. Yeah, he do. Linda says, KB Mommy and do. Linda, KB says, Linda, he's risking way too much. And Elaine says, Samantha will turn Danny down and choose 23-year-old Chelsea only to have to go back to Danny because she knows more than Chelsea. Right. Very much so. And I got my other thoughts about why I think she don't need to be with Chelsea. Linda says she agrees with you, KB. And KB says, Elaine Thompson, that part. Linda says, I'm glad that he didn't continue with the surgery in his condition. Me too. Because that would not have ended well, honey. Not have ended well. Well, Ted got a phone call, and it's Leslie playing on the phone. And she calls but says nothing. Leslie, This ain't 1982 no more, girl. 73 and 75, where you used to could call and hang up on people and they ain't got no way to find out who you is, girl. What is you doing? Yeah. And plus, you gonna mess around there and call and don't block out that number, and it's gonna be the same number that Eva got. So you better stop playing on the phone, girl. Playing on the phone ain't never really work out for nobody. Cause you know they mama used to pick up the phone like, "What you gonna look fast, girl? What you calling my son for?" You know how it go. It ain't never really worked out for nobody. But anyway, Ted gets that call. She don't say nothing, so he hangs up. So they go back and him and Andre are looking at the footage, and Dr. Nicole is talking about that night that Ted was missing. And she thought her husband was not going to be found, but that since then he's been, because he was looking nervous, and then she said, but since then he's been very present in this marriage. Well, I hope so, sir. I certainly hope so, sir. Eva continues to push Nurse Messy for more info, but she got nothing about her. She told her, she said, "You know what, you knows it." And coming from Nurse Messy, Nurse Gossip a lot, girl, that's saying something, okay? When she think you knows it, because she ought to know. Well, she said that to her and went back to work. Shanice called Shanice, Nurse Messy, because she went back into her professional mode. She called Doug and she said, "Hey, you need to get here. There's an emergency at the hospital." And Doug had to leave the gambling table and he wasn't happy about that. But he went on and left. Thank goodness, because she was making it clear, you need to get here. Either way, he'd have been in trouble had he not showed or not. So I'm glad that he went at least. Well, as Samantha is still talking to Danny, Chelsea comes in and asks Danny why she was there. She said that Martin had talked to her, and since he did, she wanted to know if she wanted her to be her manager. And then Danny realized that's the reason why Chelsea was there. But she adjusted. She was like, "Hey, I'll fall back. Let y'all do y'all thing." But I wish they would let Danny have his job. Danny needs something to do constructive. Danny needs something to build from the ground up. She need a shiny object to keep her, under control. Her and Leslie. Maybe they gonna end up being hospital mates at the hospital. Y'all think? Wouldn't that be something? Okay. Anyway, um, I think, now this is what I think. This is why I think that Danny should manage her. I think that Danny should manage her because I think that Chelsea is into too much stuff, and this girl is still at a very influential age. And she's still at that age where she will want to copy things that her older cousin does that she looks up to. And y'all already know Chelsea do too much. And Martin would have a fit if that girl get her into 1% of the mess she into. So I think she needs somebody like Danny who is going to keep her out of trouble. That's what I think. They do. Chelsea do too much. You don't need to be running with Chelsea, girl. You don't know it yet, but you don't need to be running with Chelsea. Or y'all gonna have another secret down to the Smith and Martin house. Well, Danny said, "Well, I tell you what, come on and drop by my house and I'll show you some of the ropes or some things." She still went into that, "I'm gonna knock you off your square," Chelsea, because I'm gonna get her interested in some things, and then she'll realize that I love men more than you, But young people, we don't know nothing when we're young. Well, child, Doug is finally down to the hospital. I could not believe what I was seeing, that there was Doug actually standing up in the hospital. I was feeling faint when I said, I thought I was going to fall out when I said, I was like, "Oh my God, Doug is at the hospital. Oh my God." Because y'all know I've been on him about when he going to at least show up to the hospital. Well, Eva goes home and sees her mother in her curly bob wig. Now, I don't know if she was intent for Eva to walk up on her with that wig on. But Eva was looking at her like, what now, mama? What is you doing now? What now? And she's like, "Oh, I'm just working on what did she say? She said disguises. I'm just working on disguises that gets me information. It's fun. I really enjoy it. I love to pretend. I could have been a great actress." She could have. She could have been one of them like silent movie actresses where everything was dramatic and they used their eyes a lot. Couldn't y'all see her? Baby, she can play any role she want to. She done played 12 on this show alone. That might have been her playing Hannah the other day with that bad wig on. Y'all didn't like that. Could have been her. Did y'all look close? Because that could have been her too. It could have. Y'all know. Wait, before I get to this part, let me get up here and get these comments. Hold on. She is delusional and playing mind games. Hold on. Did you get this? I think I got that one up there already. Okay. Oh, why is this like this? Oh my God. Okay. I do think this may be how Joey's mother died, though. If Doug can be tied to that surgery where his mom passed away, I agree with that. hmm Kim KB Mommy says LLDSA probably got a burner phone with some of that 50K. She might have, knowing her. But you know, you don't never cover all your bases when you're up to no good. Linda says, I'm sorry, KB says, I felt sorry for Danny at this moment. Samantha is doing all this based off a lie in the first place, even though I do feel Martin is very selfish when it comes to his family's dreams. Yeah, because he going to blow up all this when he find out. Lil Dougie looked so out of place in the OR. He did. I know I'm missing comments up here, y'all. Y'all forgive me because I can't. Oh, wait, no, I better not do that. Okay, y'all, we'll get better as it goes. Bear with me. Real Talk says, hi, everyone. Hey, Real Talk. Sorry I'm late. Came home this afternoon and fell asleep. I just woke up. Well, you woke up just in time to gossip. So you all right, girl? You doing just fine, okay? Below Didi says, hey, Gatekeepers. Happy Friday. Hey, Didi. Welcome to the Gatekeepers chat. Linda says, Delulu was surprised by Eva. Eva is getting tired of LLSDA Delulu and her games. She is. All she wants is her daddy and a regular mama. Linda says, hey, KB, mommy, little Dougie. Yeah, Doug, the one to be gambling all the time. Real Talk says hello to Real Talk. I mean, KB says hello to Real Talk and KB. Sorry, and below D. Why is my earpiece falling all out today? Child, come on now. All right. Well, Andre continues to talk to Ted and tells him that he's a positive influence for him and makes him see who he wants to be as a man. And he knows that he don't want to be like Bill. I don't want to be like Bill. Bill cheated on his wife and did his wife like a dog. And I know you would never do that. Never, 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 ever would you do that. Well, Ted jumped up and said, stop it. I'm not who you think I am. You should have kept your mouth closed. That's my feeling. You should have just kept that in prayer. But whatever. Well, he done jumped up and told this tea to Andre, for which I feel he shouldn't have told Andre the tea. I think he should tell that to us. Because gatekeepers keep our gossip in the circle. We don't be going out talking amongst other people. We keeps our gossip right here. So next time you got a confession, Ted, tell it to us. Well, lean in now. Lean in. Andre also said to Ted something about being serious with someone, that he had found somebody that he thinks he wants to settle in on. Now, who is this, y'all? Who y'all think this is? Who he mean? Do he mean Danny? Do he mean Ashley? Is he talking about Shanice? Who he talking about? Who y'all think he talking about? Because I was confused rated. And was. I need to know who he talking about. Who about to be your girlfriend? Didi says, LLSDA is certified psychopath. No one's safe, even Eva. Yeah, eventually it's going to show up for hurt her too. Linda says she's glad you made it, Real Talk. And Real Talk says, Doug needs some serious help because this is getting dangerous. Doug is playing with people's lives here and ears. And you know some of these doctors' ears anyway. The guilt is clearly eating at Ted. It is. Ted is a good guy at his core. He just, got misled. Sometimes these men do. Y'all know they do. KB says, Didi, girl, I've been putting her initials in the wrong order. Glad you're here. Andre was not the one to confess to. Trust me on that, Linda said. Real Talk says, I don't care what anyone says, but Andre was definitely judging Ted today, just a little bit. I hope Andre was not talking about Ashley, Blatant Truth says. I hope he wasn't either. Because the last person he was looking googly eyed at, though, was Nurse Missy. And I like her. And we need her to have a bigger role. So let it be her. KB says, it doesn't even matter. It all spells, baby. Dee done busted up in here and kicked the door in. Not playing with y'all. She said, it don't even matter what order you put the letters in. It all spells Crazy. Girl, now I may have to put that in here somewhere. It's crazy. Do y'all think she crazy? Okay. Real Talk says it was all over his face. He was judging his uncle and really shouldn't, because look at what he's doing with Danny. Don't nobody know about that yet, though. Don't nobody know yet. You know, when people in their stuff ain't out, they be judging you. You know how it go. Okay. Well, Andre wants to know what he meant by that. What you mean? You know I ain't who you think I am. What you trying to say? And Ted said, you don't know the man that I am. And Andre asked, well, you come out better than Bill, no matter what goes on. And he says, you can confide in me if you need to. Tell me what's going on. And Ted told him that he was unfaithful too. I could not believe that Ted gave him all that tea. I could not believe it. I was dumbfounded. I was sitting there looking like, did you really just do that? Did you really just give him tea like that? And did. And did. Well, anyway. Eva is back at home talking to her mother, and Shanice told her a new nurse was monkeying around at the hospital. She said, Shanice done told me it's a new nurse down there monkeying around in the hospital. It ain't you, is it? Leslie said, oh, I don't know no Shanice. I don't know. And that ain't good, because now you know she got it in for Nurse Missy. Because she know that Nurse Missy been talking about her. You might be the next one to get a little potassium in you, Nurse Missy. Because you know she quick with a syringe. She is quick with a syringe. She don't play. She gonna have on a new wig, whip around, and boop, hit you with. See, y'all got to watch out, child. You got to watch out. Well, she went into this. I'm saying Leslie did. Leslie, Laura, Dana had Mary, Sherry, Lulu crazy. She went into a whole theatrics about, I don't know nothing. I don't know how you can think this about your mother. What, you think I'm a psychopath or something? She don't, but we do. We do. She don't know about you like we know about you just yet. She know you a little crazy, but we know you real crazy, girl. We already know. Well, Eva said, hold on, my earpiece keeps falling off, y'all. Hold on. Eva told Leslie she should stop talking like that. She had raised her alone. She's like, I wish you would quit acting like you raised me all by yourself. I had a stepdad. They done mentioned this stepdad again. I'm telling y'all, something about to be up. Something about to go down. Because they keep bringing him up. And she don't speak about him like he was no bad guy. Eva talks about that man like he was really a good guy. And so she's like, I wish you would quit talking about things like you was in here raising me by yourself, because we had him. And she said, he wasn't about nothing and your daddy ain't about nothing. Oh, Lord. I really hope she did not off that man. Because Eva speaks highly of him. So I hope she didn't do anything to hurt that man. But the more this go on, the more I think maybe she did. But I hope not. I just hope he pop up. Well, Samantha and Danny are back at the house, and they're talking to Chelsea again. And once Danny left the room, she told Chelsea, you're the one I really want to manage me. And Chelsea said, I'll take care of that. No, baby girl, Danny is your new manager. Danny gonna be your new manager, little girl. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want. That's what it's gonna be. Because your cousin do too much. Well, back at the Back with Danny, she comes back with snacks and well, Danny comes back in with snacks and no, low calorie snacks. I'm sorry, because she's already showing her you need somebody that's going to look out for how you're eating, what you do, all these other things. And see, already Chelsea letting you eat everything, girl. So just stand on back, let Auntie Danny handle it. It seems Leslie is getting to Eva just a little bit, and Eva is telling her she needs to calm down some. Leslie said she knows Eva will catch her if she falls too far. Girl, you already too far. Her arms are too short to box with you. We're gonna need the Lord for you, Leslie. This little girl cannot. Don't put that on Eva. There's too much to put on Eva, girl. 14 different. Girl, stop. Just don't put that on this child. Well, Ted and Andre keep talking, and he feels that since it's been over 20 years of that affair, and he hasn't done it since, that he should just, not beat himself up about it. Plus, he never cheated again. Yeah, but you never told Nicole, and that's going to be a problem, especially since there's a baby already at her office working for her. All is, you just, sometime I tell y'all, better just tell the truth. Tell the truth, child. I would just go home and be like, girl, I need to talk to you and tell you what happened. Remember that night it was cold outside? You thought I was gone with nothing wrong. Then what really happened? I went over somebody's house and I was loving and messing with her and had a baby. And, now she back and she crazy. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Because child, this line going to get you. Well, Joey is at the bar talking to Vanessa. And he's talking about how his wife cheated on him with one of the pit bosses, and Joey ran him out of town. And Vanessa's like, how could she do that to you? She's so intrigued by danger. You got the right man, girl, if that's what you want, though. You is messing with the right one, if that's what you want. Okay. So he said, well, the story is funny. Well, a little bit. And she leaning in like she really want to hear, like, what did you do? What did you do? Hang him by his toenails? What did you do? Yeah, girl, it's gonna be fun until the rabbit get to go. Okay, till the rabbit get the pow pow. Then it ain't gonna be funny no more. hmm If she don't run, she gonna wish she did. Okay, now that they have talked about his wife, Joey wants to tee on her and Doug. Cause see, that's the point of a narcissist, baby. Tell me about you. I need information to use against you. So tell me, are you happy? Does Doug do it for you anymore? Do you guys fight all the time? Does he have time for you? Because then he can go home and map out exactly what he needs to do for you, Vanessa. Because why he wants you, I don't know if he really wants you, girl, or if he just want to use you to hurt Doug, girl. I don't know. Well, Vanessa said that she had been reading about him, and he said, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." I mean, who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? You gonna believe me or the news, girl? You gonna believe me or some court papers? I'm sitting here telling you that I'm harmless. Yeah, okay. Anyway, Doug calls Randy and he's shook because he was in that. I missed the whole paper. I don't know how I did that. I must have missed something on this side. Y'all hold on one second. Oh, yeah, I did. When Doug was in surgery, he was shaky and sweating, not looking stable and flashing back about being at the casino. And Joey is at the bar meeting up with Vanessa. I know I had missed the whole thing. So the staff is asking Doug if he's okay. The patient's pressure is dropping, and Doug is shaking and decides to step off and pass the surgery on to his assistant, which is a good thing that he passed it off to the assistant doctor. Because Doug, you did not need. See, I was excited to see you with some scrubs on and rubber gloves and all in the ER surgery. I was excited to see you finally clocked in for once instead of down to the casino. But then you walked in here and you sweating like you done stole something. But it's a good thing you stepped off. Well, meanwhile, as I was saying, Joey was pulling information out of Vanessa by talking about his wife cheating on him. Andre and Ted continued to talk, and they said that they were um, uh, wait a minute. They were really trying to have a baby, many miscarriages. Oh, so he was explaining to him what happened. Ted said that they were going through a bad patch when he met Dana, and he said that they was trying to have a baby, and that's all life seemed to have been about, was having this baby and taking meds, and you know they just weren't really connecting. And that he met her, she was a bartender slash something else. I forgot what the other thing was. They got to carrying on and she got pregnant. He said, I didn't ask her to get rid of the baby. That was her idea. And she left. I paid her to leave town, and now she's back and she's dangerous. So, yeah. All right. And also, I've written down how Leslie was upset with Eva for taking up for them doggone Duprees over her. But girl, your daughter see you unhinged. All right. So going back to where I was, I know this is all over the place today. I usually organize this, but today I was like, I'll just go in order what they show, but I'm going back to the way I usually do it. So anyway, Doug calls Randy and he's shook because he almost hurt this patient, tonight. And he said, listen, I haven't slept in days and it's time for me to stop gambling. And I mean now. That'd be nice if you do, but Joey ain't gonna let you. Joey not gonna let you. But I do hope that you do for a little while. I hope you do. Andre is at the bar and sees Eva. And Eva asks him, have you run across a new nurse at the hospital while you've been filming? He says no. So then they go on to chat about Ted. And he says, Ted is like a dad to me. I really look up to him. And I think Eva enjoys listening to people speak highly of her father, even though her mother's trying to, her that, but she ain't gonna be able to do it all the way. So Ted calls Nicole and sets up a date with her. And as he leaves, his phone is ringing and he doesn't answer it. And it's Leslie. And she's looking at that invitation of him and Nicole and says, I will not be ignored. And then she says, I'll see you at the party. And I believe she'll be there with bells on and will. All right, y'all. I know y'all been down here chatting it up in the comments. Now, let me grab my other phone because I don't know how to put the link down here on this computer yet. So let me see if I can sign in and send it. Let's see. Let me try it one more time. Invite. Copy. Okay. Let's see if I can put it down here now. Oh, wait. I think I did. Hold on. Paste. I did it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so there is the link for those who want to come up and talk tonight, honey. Who coming up? Who want to come on up? The cameras are off, so you ain't got to worry about that. So who coming up? Who want to come on up? Come on, come on, come on. Who coming up? Who want to come on up? I'll wait to see somebody pop in. In the meantime, let me look at these comments. Okay, I see somebody trying to come in. It's still spinning, so once it gets through spinning and let you in here, I will let you in. Let me look at my phone on some of these comments because I don't know why I don't like reading them from way over there. All right, y'all, hold on. Make sure my volume is down. Okay. KB Mommy says, the guilt has been tearing Ted up ever since he's seen LLSDA the first time at the hospital. It has. And Real Talk says, it was all over his face. He was judging his uncle, and he really shouldn't because look at what he's done to Danny. Oh, we saw that one, okay, before. Real Talk says, now Ted going to be the new, let me see if this, okay. Add to the stage. Linda, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you all hear Linda? Let me know if you can. And anybody else that wants to come up, hit the link to come up. Okay, so Linda says, "Shut up, Ted. Stop talking right now." Yeah, he need to hirsch. He need to hirsch, child. Just hirsch. And KB says Ted emptied the whole tea kettle about Andre. Mm-hmm. This was clearly the vehicle for the audience to be told the story of from Ted's perspective, but it's ridiculous for him to have told Andre. Yeah, he'd have been. I don't know who he could have told this on the because he can't tell Martin. Maybe he could have told Smitty. Maybe he could have told Smitty. Welcome to the stage, E Daddy.
Hello.
Yeah, maybe he could have told Smitty. So I don't know. All right, so let me look at some of the things I had down here to ask you all. So what do you feel? Who was your E Daddy? What's your favorite moment of the week on the show?
Believe it or not, it has to be Thursday's episode in which Anita dropped dropped the ball on that first gen. I mean, I hated how Hannah treated Danielle. Danielle was just treated as a slave, just to siphon off money for her, just to fire her. I didn't like that at all, and I like Anita's resilience and strength, and she does it while she's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let me see. Hannah Ted opening up the Okay, so what did you think about Ted opening up to Andre?
I don't know if that was the right call or not. I think that was a mistake.
Who else could he have? Because we ain't got that many on the show. So who else do you think it would have been better if he had talked to?
I guess Andre would be the best option, but I guess he could trust Andre. I mean, they think that Leslie is out of town.
Hmm. Ted has to have a friend somewhere.
I agree.
Linda, what do you think? Who you think he'd have been better off talking to?
I don't know. I don't know if Ted really has any friends or not.
Hmm.
Um, he's got too many bones in his closet.
He really just has one with a lot of other parts to it.
But he does need someone to talk to. I just don't think Andre was his best choice.
Mm. Mm. So do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think Ted will tell his own secret, or do you think his secret will come out?
It'll
I hope
definitely come out. I mean, if you had paid attention to the show, to the invitation, the anniversary bash is going to take place during May sweeps, and this is going to be the very first
Mm.
sweeps of this show. And
Ooh.
there, and I already know already. I've watched soap operas before, so I know already. Then when nothing's happening, when I already know already when if the month of April is a dry month, then that means they're staying up for May.
Real Talk says I recently saw a screen grab of a script from the show, and the cover says that Ted is in a hotel room suite. So Ted is definitely getting kicked out, and Bill is going to come to see Ted. What?
Ooh, do tell.
What? Oh my goodness! I don't even know if I can. Well, Dee Dee says no spoilers, no spoilers. I had seen some stuff too, but I decided I wasn't gonna bring it over here and show it. I
Yeah,
was like,
I wasn't
man, because
gonna
after
bring.
I read it, I didn't even want to think about it no more. I'm like, I like to be surprised and be like, whoa. So May, I don't know, y'all. We all probably better have our hard shock of medicine real close by.
Well, to be technical, the anniversary bash is on April 29th, but that's the beginning of sweeps anyways.
Or April 29th.
And sweeps are very important.
Ooh.
In fact, May sweeps is the most powerful sweeps of the year. I keep telling my mom because that's when a lot of the shows come to a close. Not soap operas, obviously, but other shows that
Mm-hmm.
come on weekly.
E Daddy, who's your favorite character on the show? Period.
I like Danny and I like Eva.
Danny and
I thought I
Eva.
was not going to like Eva, but I liked her character development.
Okay. And
Eva
who do you
served
like the least?
backbone.
Bill and Hale, I can't stand them.
The couple, the power couple?
You
I
don't like.
especially can't stand Haley. Haley's just cocky and she's condescending, and it's
Ooh.
not fun to watch.
Oh, I think Real Talk gonna get you. I don't know if that's Real Talk or somebody else. Was it Elaine or Real Talk that really like Haley? Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
then after that's Martin.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's only
Martin is
because
now
they dry.
only boring to me, but he is disrespectful to
Hmm.
his husband. Well, especially to his husband.
Okay.
But he's just disrespectful overall. He's even disrespectful to his grandparents sometimes.
Oh,
Agree with you.
okay. Yeah, I can see that. So, what do you think, Linda? Who's your favorite? Who is your favorite? Who are your favorites on the show?
Mm, I have a strong affinity for Anita.
For
She's
Doctor.
there.
Wait, Anita?
The mama,
Oh, Anita. Girl, I forgot her name. Okay, the Mama Dupree. Okay, uh huh.
Dupree,
I think you like her style because it matches yours.
and do yes, that part.
Linda,
Yeah,
she talks in your same kind of cadence, reading somebody in a very sweet voice.
yeah, you can cuss them out without using cuss words.
Right? Oh Lord. Real Talk says, "Why am I being shamed for liking hating?" Girl, you can like who you want to like. You know, we all gatekeepers over here. We love everybody on this show, even if we don't like them. We still like them because they on the show. Um. So I have to ask you guys why I have you up here. What would be your one word to describe Leslie?
Oh, Jesus. I have to keep it clean, right?
Hmm.
Okay, give me a moment.
It's live forever and ever and ever, forever and ever. What
Stretch.
about you, Daddy? You got one word to describe Leslie?
Lunatic.
And mine is treacherous.
Oh
But I
Lord.
love her so much. I mean, the show. The show is great in my opinion because of her.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree with you, Daddy.
yeah. They better not ever, ever, never talk about recasting her. We don't want it.
Keep her and her wigs.
You know who I could see playing her mother?
Who?
Um, Claire Huxtable. What's her real name? Felicia Rashad. They kind of
Oh,
look
ooh,
alike.
now Felicia can be an evil witch in a character. I've seen her in some different.
But who they really need is Vanessa Williams, baby. Can't nobody. Vanessa
Oh,
Williams comes the
Vanessa, yeah.
closest to playing the kind of people that Diane Carroll could. She can
Mm,
play the heck out of Heffern. She can.
mm-hmm.
She needs to be part of the Grand Dame family of the Duprees. Oh, I would have loved it. But she busy on Broadway and stuff. She ain't got time.
She's
She
busy
ain't.
cashing those checks.
All right, so what's been y'all thoughts on what's going on with the show though? What do you think is gonna be the biggest storyline twist to come? Like what
Who's
do you hope happens during May sweeps?
I don't know if it's going to happen that soon, but whose daughter Eva really is, and I think that one of those miscarriages wasn't a miscarriage. They what's her face was just told uh, she miscarried.
Mm-hmm. Mm. So you
Hmm.
think it's gonna end up that one of these babies was not a miscarriage?
Yeah,
But I wonder how
Eva
she
might
would
be
have
that
hid it.
baby.
Hmm. You just never know with this modern medicine what they may try to claim up on this show. You just never know, child. You never knew. You never knew. All right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to add? Any more gossip y'all want to give to the gatekeepers?
Well, I did peep on another page,
Mm-hmm.
and they're really excited about what's going on
Mm-hmm.
the show, um, and the development of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
I think it's very popular on all platforms right now.
yes, I keep saying we have to give them credit for that. They really kicked the dough in day one. Day one, it was messy.
But
It
I
was
think, like I said, it's slow
really
right
messy.
now because it's April and they want to save all their big storylines and their strong ammunition for May and late
Mm-hmm.
April.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that the song will play every day in May.
Hmm.
Just
Bold and
about
Beautiful
because.
does that too, but for some reason, Young and Restless doesn't. Young and Restless has weird sweep months. Like last year, they had sweeps in April and January before the sweeps began, and when the sweeps began, then their good storylines were gone. It was boring.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. That's something. That is
I
something.
think they'll do
Yeah,
well
she's
during
right.
this.
They said that they just filmed their 100th episode yesterday.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, 100th episode.
Dee Dee just posted something that's
She said,
real
I foresee a
interesting.
hostage situation when the LLSDA situation is exposed. She ain't going out without a fight.
You
She
got
ain't
that?
going nowhere. She's a main character. So how they gonna turn her around? I mean, they done turned Danny around. So maybe they'll put her on some medication and keep her around too. There was an
Mm.
IG live this week with one of the producers, Sheila Ducksworth, and she said that if you are behind on Behind the Gates, you need to catch up because it's going to be a bumpy ride. So, I want to ask you guys, who is up against Behind the Gates on another channel? Who are they up against in that time slot? Do you guys know? Because I don't
General
know.
Hospital.
Yeah, they're tied back
What?
to back right now. I
They up
just read
against General
that.
Hospital?
Yep, they're up against General Hospital. That's the only soap.
And they said that they giving them heck too with these numbers.
They are.
Hmm. But they probably hoping that it starts off and then it's gonna fall off. But it ain't. We ain't going nowhere.
I don't think so.
I ain't never watched a TV show every day, ever.
Mm-mm.
Besides Tiz, Danny, and Nicole, what else can we look forward to in May Sweeps? Martin's Secret?
Yeah, we have
Probably
some.
so.
Yeah.
Do we really want to know? Because what we gonna do then? What else is it gonna be to do over at that house? They need to get a dog and raise the dog. I'm trying to tell you. She said there are 4 secrets that are gonna be revealed, so we need to get ready. Ooh, real talk. What? Four?
I
Four?
believe it. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, that's a lot.
Look, I'm supposed to be on vacation in June, but I'm gonna be on that cruise ship searching on on the internet.
So my doggone it. Now I know I want to see my show. You should call them now and ask them, do y'all get CBS on this boat?
Well, they do, but the last couple of cruises I went on, there was problems with the transmissions, and I'm gonna be real mad because I pay extra so I can get all my streaming and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure I meet the captain the day I get on the ship and say, look, buddy, have my internet working or else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, so according to Google and my calculations, the
Mm-hmm.
100th episode is going to air on July 15th.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
be back.
Okay. That'd be
So
cool.
that means they film their shows 3 months ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine
And
that the
that's if
meetings
we
over
get
at
that's if we get 5 episodes a week, which we should, because there shouldn't be any more preemptions until November.
Unless the orange turd
oh,
cuts in.
The
Because
I
I'm
would
orange
imagine.
what?
the orange turd. That's what I call him. He shall who remain nameless. Because every time he
Oh
does,
yeah, that's right. I
we
forgot
we
about
get
that.
connected like the first
Mhm.
5 to 15 minutes of the show. I miss a lot of the times because of his shenanigans.
Well, now you never know. There are some amongst the gatekeepers that may love him, so we're gonna
But
give them that.
the show won't be preempted unless they take over the whole episode.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
then
what
they're gonna put it
they
on late at night.
they've delayed it because I think 3 times this week they've delayed it.
Can you all imagine what the meetings are like over at General Hospital right now? I know they tense. They're like, look,
George, if you don't
y'all
get
better
that
get in here
script
and
right,
write this
you're
stuff.
fired.
Y'all better get in here. And then the other actors looking like, I'm gonna try to get over there on Behind the Gates because I'm gonna be over there.
Yeah. They're looking a little weak right now.
Hmm. I think the secrets will be Martin's secret for sure. Kara Mosley said Anita has a secret and Vernon has a secret as well.
Oh, we know
We all
that.
know Vernon got a secret.
Hmm.
And I think Anita got one too.
Oh, and do.
Okay, Elaine says that would be crazy if both Anita and Vernon have a secret simultaneously. Wouldn't know, but that would be good. And I could be like, well, then don't say nothing to me, and I won't say nothing to you.
There you go.
I mean, y'all done been married 952 years. What you gonna do? Um, Real Talk says, I'm so happy school is out today finally. So it's gonna be beyond the gates. I don't want a single person disturbing me.
I heard that
You
real
know,
talk.
whenever you want that, that's when people call and tearing up your phone. Hey, girl, I just called it. I'd be like, oh, Lord, I ain't here to. What? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Well, does anybody else want to come up and talk about their feelings about your favorite character or what you think is going on? Blatant Truth says, will Tyrell attempt to take his life from bullying? I
I
don't
hope
know, but I hope not. That story has been done and done and done. I mean, it's just a picture of you in your shorts. Like,
in
if
your
if it
drawers.
wasn't SpongeBob on your shorts and it was just some Nike shorts, would we be in such a uproar? Huh?
Mm.
Any guess on Vernon's secret? Hmm. Well, Vernon was in politics.
And
Maybe
no
Vernon
tell,
took a bribe somewhere. Maybe Vernon did something unscrupulous that got them all of their money, and maybe having all this money will be put in jeopardy due to how he got it.
yeah, they might have to move outside the gates or
I
something.
would not be leaving my gates because y'all know. Do Anita look like the kind of woman ain't put a little something to the side? She look
No,
like she got some just in case money.
I know I do.
I know that's right.
Just in case.
I think the picture is bigger than Tyrell and Samantha are making it out to be. You think so?
Uh huh.
He cheated or lied or something political.
Agree.
Elaine says Anita's secret likely goes back to when she was a singer.
That part.
Yep. I think she might have another child somewhere because
Mm,
she wanted to sing. Mama, I want to sing.
yeah, and you keep the baby and
hmm
don't tell nobody.
Like Oprah's mama.
Mm-hmm.
Oprah mama was low down with that though.
And
You gonna
was.
give away a whole baby and name the baby the same name as the baby you kept, girl. And then when the girl found her, now see, they need to put that in behind the gates. Because then when the girl found her, she was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. I ain't had no baby. And the girl had to go get DNA and everything. She was like, I am your daughter, lady. And she was like, oh, okay, then I did. Real talk says, I remember when Bill was blackmailing them into coming to the wedding, and Bill brought up that Vernon ain't no different from him, and Vernon was shook. He was
Yep.
quaking in his boots.
Mm-hmm. And was.
Really? Cha. I remember that stage play, Miss Miss J. Mama, I want to sing. I never saw it, but I remember that. Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be something.
I
It's
can't
gonna be
wait.
something. We only got a couple more weeks to find out. Just a couple. Just a couple. Miss Bessie let us know that Anita came from the project, so we know she is about it. About it. Who is Bessie? Who is Miss Bessie? Do you know, E Daddy, who Miss Bessie is?
Mm.
Bessie, no, I don't.
Okay.
Blatant truth, who is she?
It's time for Haley to get a new wig. I know that.
Are you right, Dee Dee?
That wig is giving silky, silky soul singer. Silky, silky. Yeah, it's very silky. But I tell you what, Anita's wig is laid.
Anita is everything is just perfection about
That
it.
that wig look like it's growing out her scalp, and so does Danny. Danny wig look good, and
Yeah.
Dr. Nicole wig look good.
Hmm.
Everybody else wig look good. But like I said, I think hers is not supposed to look good because she's not classy yet.
Yeah, not yet, but she's a work in progress.
Maybe Eva will get a hold of it and help her. But you know who she should be asking is Leslie Lord, Dana
Yeah,
Sherry,
because
Miriam.
she knows
Lou.
how to lay a wig.
Yeah. And quick.
Right, Diddy. Real talk is gonna get you.
Real Talk says, leave Haley alone. Her hair is always laid. I think Haley's cute. Okay, Blaine says, older lady that was talking to Vern. Oh yeah, okay, in Orpha Jeans. That's the name of the place. I was trying to remember the name of that place, Orpha Jeans, the first week of the show. Because I was asking somebody last night. I was on Shay Renee's live last night, and I was asking her, is that a real restaurant? Because they said that that's modeled after a place. But then I thought, is that the real name of it? Because they keep saying it. They just keep saying Orpha Jeans, Orpha Jeans, Orpha Jeans. So I'm like, is that a real place? If it ain't, it should be. Somebody need to hurry up and open up one.
Hmm.
Real talk gonna get it, y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all what. Let me tell y'all what. Let me find it. Who is it? Who is it that said that Haley wig is bad? Who said that? Linda, who said that?
um, I agreed,
No, but who
but
said that?
I ain't telling.
No,
She
I want to
knows.
know who was it. I
She
ain't got
knows.
time to go look for it. Who was it that said that the wig was bad?
Okay.
I got a reason why I'm asking.
Well, all I know is KB and Dee Dee
Now,
been.
Dee Dee liked the wig. Dee Dee
Oh, I
said,
know.
y'all leave her alone.
She loves Haley.
Oh, wait, so it must have been real talk. Okay, so real talk, and Dee Dee, y'all going to
I
fight
heard
it out.
about you. I
Go
heard
ahead.
about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Y'all going to fight it out.
3 o'clock.
Oh, Lord. Y'all in here just talking about that carrot wig just like this here.
Cause your looks ain't gonna get you paid. Cause you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
Why y'all talking about Haley wig like that? You're not that cute because your hair's uneven.
Haley's probably going to get a makeover during the sweeps.
Yeah, doing sweeps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. KB says, you ain't talking about Haley, are you? KB, Elaine is laughing. KB says, not too much on Haley, real talk. Don't play about her. Yeah, real talk, don't play about her. I told y'all, I'm going to let y'all go down there and fight it out down there in the comment section. Go ahead on.
Yeah,
Tell them, look, if you buck, here you go. Here you go. I'm going to kick it off for y'all again. Go ahead on. Kick it off one more time. Kick it off.
I heard
Kick.
about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Y'all down there fighting about that wig. What you said? What you said? What you said? What you said? Ah, that's right. We got to stand up for our characters that we love.
that's right.
Didi says, it's all love, real talk. Don't mind me no business. Don't fight me. She said, no, don't fight it. Y'all ain't going to fight for real, for real. All characters have their fans. That's right.
Hey, cuz, you know what I love about this page?
What?
Because I do look at a couple of other pages,
Hmm.
and they just have so much going on, so much
Yeah.
backbiting and scratching
Yeah.
and clawing, and we just got so much love over here.
It's all fun and love. Yeah, that's what I wanted to be over here because, come with your opinions, definitely. You don't like somebody, you don't like them. I mean, it's just a TV show.
Uh
Yeah.
oh. KB Mommy said, I'll take Haley's wig over Ashley hair any day.
Oh, no.
Ooh, child.
Oh no, poor Ash. Ashley's a nurse. She ain't got time to be getting beautified. She's saving lives. She's
How come
saving
everybody
lives.
looks better than her? Ashley needs help.
Uh-huh.
She
Yeah.
looks like she's overworked and underpaid.
And you know what, Dee Dee, you're right, because behind the scenes, that entire cast seems to be so very sweet. They
Mm-hmm.
all love each other and they're just always playing around. And they even Leslie. Leslie is like the loveliest person. I enjoy following her page too. Just the
Mm-hmm.
loveliest person. And we all know Bill is fine.
It is.
Bill is so fine and is.
Mm-hmm. Let me stop. My
Elaine says
husband's
she agree
actually.
with you, Didi. Um, Kimmy says hitting the like button helps to push us to the algorithm is free 99. It's free 99. Yes, thank you so much for that. Please hit the like button and don't forget now if y'all want to give a little gift to the channel over there to the right, not to the left, but to the right. Please don't be ashamed about putting $4, $5 on it, honey. All it all goes in the gas tank
Mm-hmm.
or a dozen eggs. Real Talk says every time I see Naomi, I'm like Dorita from the Mob Wives doing the final sit down. Dorita walks in, tossed her purse on the table, and was like, "Get up, Karen." I ain't never seen that, but now you're gonna make me want to go look for that. Bill and Ted look good and do.
Mm-hmm.
I told you the only other person they can bring up on here to replace Bill would be Aaron Pierre. That's Mustafa.
Oh, girl, those luscious
But y'all
lips.
bring that boy on the show.
Mm, mm.
Um, Didi
Jeez.
says absolutely they look good, and Destiny says Ashley needs a new set of scrubs or at least a color palette. Yeah, something that they need to. But like I said, I think they have her looking like that for a reason. You know, because they build these characters and stuff. Okay. Do I have a Cash App? I do have a Cash App. Let me look at it because I just got through setting this thing up yesterday. I had to change it from something else. Let me tell y'all what it is. Oh, would you be quiet? Ain't nobody talking to you. Hold on, y'all. It is. Is this it here? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Girl, if I screenshot one more thing in my phone gonna get up and leave me. Because I know it's sick of me. Hold on, I think it's in this phone. Hold on, y'all. Linda, you gonna talk about something for a minute. You and E Daddy. Give me a
Mm.
second.
Girl, I'm sitting up here trying to keep up with these comments.
Oh yeah. Comments is moving.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think,
so my Cash App is, let me put it down here. Let me just type it in, it will be easier.
yeah.
It is Mercy. Really easy, right? Okay. And then the name on it is Jen Jazzy G when you find it. Okay, so let me go to Elaine says, remember Ashley lives outside the gates.
That don't mean nothing.
You don't have the same money, girl.
You ain't look. You ain't just cause you poor. You don't have to look pitiful.
I get that with y'all. KB says, yes, that was my show. The reruns come on VH1 in the mornings. What show was your show? I done missed something. She can look as glam as those in the gates. Yes, she can. That's true. She could do a little something. KB, that's how I am every time I see Naomi. Get up, Karen. But it's like, get up, Naomi, and the punches are gonna get thrown.
I know
Ooh.
that's
Duty said, I never watched Mob Wise. I heard it was very entertaining. KB says, Elaine, so does Nurse Messy, but she manages. I'm just saying a brush and some hairspray will go a long way.
that's right,
The
KB.
black nurses always come with their nails done and their hair laid, baby. They don't play. They don't play. KB says, who's playing music in the background? We don't want the video to get flagged. Oh, yeah. If anybody got music playing in the background, please mute. Please mute. Because, baby, they will flag this here. I can't hear it, but if y'all hear it, then that's a no-no. Okay, KB said, oh, she already said that. Mob wives. Okay. Yeah. So that is really, 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 really something. So yeah, we got some stuff to look forward to. Moving forward. Watching the show is so much to anticipate that could be, couldn't be. I don't know. I ain't so
Oh
bad.
yes, I'm looking forward to the future. I think May is going to be an amazing month for Beyond the Gates, and I expect summer to be great too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it should be really, really good. I hope they have this thing where they offer people in the area of Georgia to come and be extras and stuff like that. But I hope they run some contests where people get a chance and try to be on it, and we all should try to go. All should apply for it. We might all end up down there. You never know. Like, don't y'all need some people? Don't y'all need some fresh folks down there? Wait, there's a private chat. Let me see what that is. Oh, that's you. Okay, Linda, that was you, girl. All right, y'all. I posted the Drita and Karen fight. Would you put it in the comments, the link to it? Did you put the link in the comments? Real talk. Because now we want to see that fight.
Yes, we do.
Real Talk 411. Are you a CC? Yeah, are you a content creator? Real Talk 411? 11411? Because if you are, we want to support your page too. I want to gossip with Nurse Missy. You know, that's another thing, you all. I want to start reviewing another show. I just don't know what yet. I don't want it to be a soap opera. It can't be a daily show. And it's got to be something I'm interested in. So hopefully I choose something that you guys like. Elaine said, I have to go now, but I enjoyed the chat and the show this evening. I will see you all next week. See you, Gatekeepers. See you later, Elaine. Girl, you better get yourself back up here and get to talking with us again. Um, Real Talk says, no, I'm not. She says, oh, she's not. Okay. Well, if anybody is a content creator, let us know so we can all follow your page too. We got to support each other over here. Each one. That's how we grow. Hacks is good. I
Yeah,
hadn't.
I heard it was good too. It looks like it might be good.
Uh huh. Uh, Elaine Thompson enjoyed you as well. See you next week. KB said. Elaine said good night. I mean, Blatant Truth says good night, Elaine. Yeah, good night, Elaine. See you all. See you next week. Check your phone, please. Okay, hold on. Let me check for you, sweetheart. Oh, girl, I'm over here.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, I don't know. I almost, I almost like my phone better than I did, better than I did this other
You'll get
thing.
used to it, cuz you'll get used to
Wait a
it.
minute, hold on. We got a super sticker from Destiny. Hold on, Destiny. You know we gotta play our song for you, girl. Let me find it now. Hold on. I got this new. Didn't I get something for this? I think I did.
You did.
I'm on this. I'm on this new computer, y'all. So hold on. Let me find it. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, you know what? They flagged me for this too, but I don't care. Here we go.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
Thank you, Destiny A. I appreciate you, girl. For real, for real. I love you like a fat baby love candy. Wait, hold on. I'm still checking, KB. Hold on. I got to find the app in my phone. Child, where is you hiding? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Linda, keep talking for me for a second.
Okay. I just want to thank the supporters for supporting you because I know how hard you work and I know what you do because we talk about it on a daily basis.
Ooh,
It has many hats.
KB,
Mm.
baby. KP done sent us $20. A whole $20. Girl, what I'm about to go, what I'm about to do, I'm about to buy 2,000 eggs. Let's do it.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
Girl, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. As I always say, everything helps. Oh wait a minute, I'm missing something. Please, Linda, please make sure I'm not missing nothing because you know what this
Okay,
computer.
I'm looking.
Okay,
KB Mommy thanks Destiny for supporting the channel. Um, Bilo Didi said, KB at KB Mommy, it's a show on Max.
hold on. Dee Dee just sent us a $5. Here you go, Dee Dee. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing, girl. Hold on.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
guys so much. I appreciate you so very much. You just don't even understand, because so much does go into building this channel and all those different things. And I really want to try to build something where it grows to be really big.
Mm.
I want us, the gatekeepers, to end up with T-shirts and hats and everything,
All
and
kinds of
be the
merch.
biggest channel that is reviewing this show, and we can do it. Okay. On Monday, I promised to have together for you all what I was trying to put together for you guys. I will have it together for you on Monday. Just something that was personal I want to do for you. Those of you who that I know are down here in the comments, I appreciate everybody. Don't get it twisted. But if you don't comment, then I don't know you're here. And so if you don't hear your name shouted out, then that's because I don't know you're here. But listen, just as a gatekeeper in general, I love you. I do. Love you like a fat baby little candy. I'm trying to tell you. Okay.
Hey, Jennifer. Also, I'm curious to know where everybody's from, calling, dialing in from.
Oh, what cities everybody's checking in for from?
Mhm.
Okay, so Linda says she want to know where y'all from. Where's everybody from?
Where you at? Where you at?
Where you from? Where you from? Shout your city out. Shout your city out.
As I said, I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Fairfield, California.
I'm in the Shy. I'm
And
in the Southland area.
I live in Ypsilanti, Michigan. So Ypsilanti is Ypsilanti.
Okay.
Anybody else? Oh,
Excellent.
oh, Dee Dee's in New York. Blatant Truth's in
Ooh,
Florida.
in Florida. Okay, let me see if I can go up here and catch some of these.
Oh, Real Talk says I'm not from America. That's okay.
Really? Okay.
We still love you.
That's right. Blatant Truth says Florida. I don't know why before I think she might have told us she was from Canada. Okay, so real KB says checking in from Jacksonville, Florida, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. I have family in Ohio. Blatant Truth says Florida. Dee Dee says originally from Buffalo, New York, but I live in Dallas.
Destiny's from Connecticut.
Okay, Connecticut. Someplace I've never been, but always wanted to go.
We got peoples from all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I get to look at the analytics and sometimes, and you know what's interesting? I think about the analytics for this channel. Most of the people are supposed to be like kind of late 40s and up only. Like it's not even clocking anything that's like really young, which is cool with me because I get tired of people saying that people that are over 30 are, don't add to nothing. Because that's not true. That's
I
not
know I
true at all. That's not true at all.
Mm-mm.
So I get kind of tired of hearing that one. When I was working in retail, this was one of the things that drove me the maddest is that they would all be fighting for the same 17 to 25-year-old dollar, as if people who were older did not spend money, and they were the ones who had the money to spend and spent the most money. Those women wouldn't even blink. Like, it was interesting to me. You say to them, so your total today is $7,423.19, and they would just keep on the conversation like I had just said $2. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, did you hear what I said? you know? And just in here and bought a few suits. And that's all you got today and some t-shirts and some jeans. Girl, please. Destiny says, I'm 28. What do you mean? All right then, Destiny. All right then, sis.
Wilson says she's 28 too.
I remember when I turned 25 twice. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
was looking at me like, what you mean? I was like, I'm 25 twice. What you talking about? Okay. Looking at me all crazy. I was 20 twice and then I was 25 twice. I was. She says, real talk. Destiny says, hey, real talk. And it drove me mad. Dee Dee says, I have a family here in Dallas. A family in Dallas. She has family in Dallas. Um, Dee Dee says, I'm 62 and a half. And a half. KB says, so do we have any Gen Xers and Gen Zs? You know what? I think I found out that I'm a generation Xer.
I'm a boomer.
Yeah, I thought I was a boomer. I identify with a boomer. I don't know nothing about no generation X. They can pack that.
You have an old soul, Jennifer.
I'm sorry, but I do not identify with them. I don't know nothing about them. They ain't even got no good cartoons or nothing. I mean, really. No, no, thank you.
I disagree on that. Actually, I mean, I watch cartoons all the time in the Gen X era.
Do you? I can't do it. Mm-mm. It was Bozo Circus for me. It was Romper Room. It was all that
Different
good
dolls
stuff.
for me.
All that good stuff.
Hmm.
Yep. Real Talk says, "What country are you from? I love our international family." She may not want to say. You know, people get to act crazy sometimes. People, what?
We ain't like that over here, though.
No, it ain't over here. Cause baby, we would run you out of here. Now we
We will
want you to
run
come
your
over here
foot.
and have fun, but if you come on and start no fights and stuff,
All right,
oh, she's from
Trinidad in the
Trinidad.
house.
Ah, Trinidad. You know that's one of the most beautiful accents in the world to me. Like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She's Trinidadian. I didn't know that. Wait, I'm missing somebody here. Destiny says nice. Oh, cool. I want to visit Trinidad one day.
That's on my bucket list. Maybe I'll go there on my, not
You ain't
this.
been there? You ain't been anywhere else?
Yeah, I know. I got a lot
Okay,
of
y'all. So did I get y'all one word for Leslie? The one word y'all would describe Leslie? Did we get that from y'all
treasures.
down there in the comments? Did I miss that?
Okay, I'm gonna try to put it in.
Wait. I turned 25 twice, 20 plus 2 this July. Yes, girl. Do that. And I know you weighing it out though. I do not want to look like I don't want to look like none of that. Then I had to talk to you later, girl, about this gray hair I looked up and seen today. I was like, oh Lord, who is that girl? Who is she? Who is she? Real Talk says, come for Carnival. It's the greatest thing you will ever experience. It looks so fun. Every time I see it, it just looks so fun. Was Black Orpheus? I think that was the name of that movie. Was that shot in Trinidad when they were over there partying and stuff?
I don't know, but they look like a lot. They were having fun.
Linda says her one word for Leslie will be treacherous. Treacherous. Dee Dee says, I already said mine. Crazy. She thinks she crazy.
And is.
Okay, Real Talk says, when you will do it, you will wonder where you have been your whole life. You won't want to stop. Oh, it just sounds so nice. Real Talk, you make it sound so beautiful.
Well, if
KB
I
says
have
she
any
wants to
money
visit
left, I'm gonna
Trinidad too.
plan my next trip.
Trinidad too. KB says, I mean, Bilo says, yes, Leo gang.
Conniving, that's a good one.
Conniving. Ugh. She says, there's so much to do here, and I know it's beautiful, and the fruit and vegetables are good, and the air is clean. I bet the water is pretty. Oh, Didi says August 1st.
Oh, that's my husband's birthday.
Who would dare guess where I fall on the calendar?
I can't say nothing because I know.
I wonder what I would be pegged as. Our carnival is pretty early. It's usually January or February. I am July 25th. Hmm. Sometimes it might be in March. Sometimes it might be in March.
Mm,
Hmm.
Destiny's a Pisces.
Hmm.
Yep, that's gonna be my next vacation.
Carnival was the 3rd and the 4th of March this year. Oh, it's over.
You got a year to plan.
I hope they do a Caribbean episode of Beyond the Gates in the future. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
That would be beautiful. I used to like that in the 70s when the shows would go on trips to like Hawaii and different places like that. I used to like that. They
Mm-hmm.
should get back to that. Okay, happy birthday. She's wishing you a happy birthday, Destiny from
Yeah.
KB. Like they do a carnival themed episode because there's lots of Caribbean immigrants living in Maryland. Hmm.
Hmm.
Destiny says, no. Oh, you think so? Why would that be? Why that for me? KB says, oh, my bad. Wait. I would like to see the cast playing carnival in their costumes. That would be a good episode for them to do, even if
That
it's
would
just a
be
party thing.
awesome.
That my guess is ding 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 ding. You're right, KB. I think it would be a fun episode to see. Yeah, I think that would be cool too. I think that that would be cool too. One of these days, I'm gonna have to play. What do y'all think when it comes to me? Like, which one is true? Which is true? Which is a lie? Y'all's, y'all's. I wonder if Beyond the Gates will ever do an only location episode. They should. They totally should.
Spend enough on them clothes, they can afford it.
Mm-hmm. Cause baby, them clothes was closing. Them purses alone be pursing.
Yes,
Would
ma'am.
like to go to different. They like they would go to different countries to film. You never know. You just never know. The production has to be lower to do it there. Just bring the film back.
Yep.
Hmm. Let them pack up their costumes and they in their not costumes their uh
Or,
wardrobe. Yeah, take it on over there.
or just buy some when they get there.
There you go. That way they can bring some money to the country.
Yeah. Just take it
And
overnight.
showcase some of the like it would be nice if they did a fashion show. Like there's a way they could do it. Like they could have a fashion show for the girls to walk in over there and then let people who are already there show their fashion. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I watch famous rich Africans. Was it famous young famous Africans? Is that what it's
Hmm.
called?
Yeah.
Baby, the fashions on that show don't play. They don't play.
Mm-mm, not at
They stuff
all.
be interesting, it'd be beautiful, it'd be innovative. It's just I love it. I'm so excited for us to grow, even though I enjoy our family as it is right now. That's true. I do want us to grow. But as we grow, child, we're gonna have to gatekeep for real. Look, we're gonna earn our name gatekeepers. We have to be like, ah, we don't do that over here. We don't do it over here. Now we play fight, but we don't fight for real. We don't do it over here. The producers made a trip to Capri and Naples recently to scout locations. Eventually, you all, I'm gonna have what do they call those on the pages? Not monitors. Oh, do you know what I'm talking about, Linda?
Nope.
Ah, when you have a Facebook page, you choose people to moderators, and
Okay.
so their job is to keep up with what's going on in the chat, make sure you don't miss anything, and they have the power to throw people out, put people in timeout, all of that. KB, I know you gonna like that girl. You're gonna be like, okay. Didi says
Oh,
moderator, thank you.
interesting.
Miss Jen, would you consider getting a members only? I am going to do a members only, but I'm right now I'm trying to figure out what that members only will be because it's got to be about something. So yeah, I'm going to do a members only, but I'm building slow, and yeah, we will do things that will only be available to those who are members, and it'll be something like $3 a month to have the membership, but it'll be private stuff we talk about behind the gate. Really, now see, that's really when we're gonna be behind the gates, okay? And what happens behind the gates? What, Linda?
Stays behind the
It'll
gates.
have to stay behind the gates, honey. Okay. KB started laughing. Yeah, I can see it right now. She gonna be like, what she just said? Oh, now she got to go. Her Dee Dee, Elaine, real talk, they'll be down there just putting folks out left and right.
Scrapping, scrapping away.
Right, right. Well, y'all, I guess I'm gonna get ready to jump off of here because I don't want to hold y'all too long. It's Friday night, but I know y'all got other things that you need to do. You might have a hot date tonight. I don't know. I do not know. Let me tell y'all something. I did. Let me put this past y'all while I have these people of a particular age on here, right? I kind of want to do a internet dating show for older people, right? Follow me. I want it to be called. Should I say this on here?
Uh, don't say what it's called. Just talk about it.
Okay. So I want it to be a dating show for older people. Um, not pop the balloonish type thing, but I got a real interesting concept for it, where it's a meet and greet thing, and if you well you only listen to the person's voice. That's it. And based upon what they're saying, you will choose to get to ask them to turn their light on. And when you say, I want you to turn your light on, then that means you want them to turn their camera on where you can see them. And if you don't like them when you see them, you just turn your light back off. Okay.
Ooh,
Uh. Just be like, oop, nope. Hmm.
read what KB Mommy said. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. So what y'all think about that? You think that would be kind of cool? And I just want it to be for people of a certain age. Yeah, I guess something like the old dating show, but not the dating show because we on the internet. So if you want to, yeah, because I think that what you hear needs to be more important than what you're looking at. Sometimes you may find some things that you like that you didn't realize you like. Because I'm a voice person. I am. I'm sorry. Your voice got to be in certain decibel to be on my phone. Or you can't be on my phone. I don't like no man talk too proper. I don't like that. I just don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm not. See, Linda, I don't think I'm that picky.
You're not.
I don't care if he ain't got all his hair.
Gotta have teeth. Gotta be able to
He could
see.
be missing some of them in the back. We are of a particular age now. Everybody ain't got all that no more. He needs to be tall because I'm tall. I do like men to a brown to a darker hue. And somebody that's got $52 in the bank.
And a good
Well,
credit
maybe
score.
going up $75. You need to have $75 in the bank. Free and clear.
A
Not
good
earmarked for
credit
no bill.
score.
Huh?
A good credit score.
Yeah, I guess a good credit score. And if nothing else, we could share funny dating stories about stuff that happened. Because just trying to get to know people sometimes is just hilarious, especially when you get over 40, honey. It is hilarious.
Mm.
Okay. People love dating shows. Do it. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try it over here and see what we get out of it. Okay, y'all gonna drag some folks over. Like, get over here. We about to play this game.
Wait a minute. Wait.
But the thing is, everybody can
I'm
participate.
married. I'll be in the bushes.
Everybody can participate, even those that's married in a relationship. Because catch this.
KB,
What
KB
we'll
Mommy
do
said she'll
is,
be in the bushes with her.
look. What we'll do is, you get to have somebody come up on the panel with you and ask questions too. To help you. So even though you married Linda, you could come up and be like, "Wait, let me ask him something." A girl, wait a minute, did you hear him say such and such? So it could
Yeah,
be like
I
that.
can be in the bushes.
Hmm.
I can be in the bushes too.
Girl, y'all gonna have to participate too.
Oh, I will. I will. No problem.
Me too. I'll be in the bushes with you. Y'all gonna come out them bushes. Dee Dee says, I'm married, I'll be in the bushes. You could be in the bushes, but you gotta come up and help your sisters. You gotta be like, girl, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
But sometimes we can see what the people involved can't see.
Yes. Yes.
We need to help a sister and a brother out sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Destiny says people love it, do it. Dee Dee says me too, so I'll be in the, oh, I think I already saw that.
You did.
Okay. Girl, I told you with the way this thing move over here, now I gotta learn this all over again. But I did all right for a first try because I just came in the house at 6 o'clock, six-ish, and sat
Mhm.
down with it and started trying to figure stuff out. Because even when I got ready to get started, I realized that I had not figured out how to put my headphones and stuff connected to the computer.
Well, quite frankly, I was surprised when you said you were on your computer because I didn't think you were going to hook up that quick. But
I didn't think I was
probably
either.
does.
It's a lot still to learn, but I'll get there because I just gotta remember this all over again.
You'll learn fast, and then once you learn, then you'll be better off using your computer rather than your phone.
I know
Yep.
that's right. Are you real good with computers, E Daddy?
Very good.
Really?
I actually build computers.
Do you really?
Go ahead on, bro.
Go on with your bad self.
And I just always preferred computers over a phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I like talking. I like talking on the phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, Linda, does this does is the sound any different since it's going through the interface of the computer?
it sounds fine.
Okay, all right.
You
I
know,
got
if
to
you
play around
have
with
the
that too because I know there's
functionality,
some things I can adjust on the audio side over here now.
yeah, you could probably make it a little crisper, a little
Mm-hmm.
warmer, but
Okay.
the sound is very clear.
Okay. And thank you again, KB, and you too, Dee Dee. Thank you guys. And Destiny. Thank was it Destiny? Thank you all.
Yeah,
All
you
right, you
guys are
guys.
amazing.
Well, I'm gonna jump off of here. E Daddy, thanks for hanging out with us.
No problem.
All right, have a good night.
Y'all
You
come back
too.
now, you hear?
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, Linda. And thank you as always, cuz, for hanging out with me. I'll probably call you a little later on.
Girl, I can't wait.
Okay. All right.
I'll be
Let me
right
bring you
shall.
down and then I'm gonna close out here. All right, you guys. Well, it's always fun hanging with you guys, for sure, for sure. But we gotta end things out with these questions, right? Right? All right. Because it was a good episode. Linda says good night. No, KB says good night to everybody. She says good night, everyone. So, yeah, we got to end out with these questions because we're going to see what's going to happen behind the episode that we saw today. So, who will end up? Let me put this over here too. Dee Dee says, have a great night, everyone. Who will end up managing Samantha? And is Ted's life about to come unravel? Is this it for him? Will Leslie, Dana, Sherry, Anna, Lulu remember to add a +1 for her invite, since at least one of her extra personalities will be attending the function with her? Huh? I hope she don't forget that part. Listen, we'll find out. But we got to keep on keeping our nose over the top of this gate as we continue to look into what's going on beyond the gates. Listen, I hope you guys have had a great day. And if you have not, there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? Have a good evening, y'all. I'll talk to y'all Monday. Bye.
How did you get beyond the gates? Be gone.
Tell absolutely no one that I'm the one that let you in behind the gates. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.